On the banks of the Allegheny River in Pittsburgh. Minnesota Twins are in town as they visit the Pittsburgh Pirates. This is game one of a three-game interleague series. The Twins hold the final wild card spot in the American League. They're trying to keep within shouting distance in a highly competitive AL Central. While the Pirates are coming off a big series victory over the Dodgers this week, they're looking to climb back in the division race. Mitch Keller will jog out to the mound and make his 13th start of the season. 7-3. As mentioned, he has a 5-game winning streak coming in. That started off with a complete game against the Angels to begin this streak back on May 6th.
Trevor Larnach will lead off. He is 0 for his last 8. He is just 2 for his last 14.
First pitch swinging for Larnach, and he bounces one up the third baseline fair. Larnach rounding first, heading for second, and he's in there with a stand-up double. Only the 10th time in his career that he bats leadoff, and he attacks the first pitch from Keller.
Well, that's what you do when you're a leadoff hitter. You set the tone for your team. And Larnach, he knows that Mitch Keller is a strike thrower. So you go up, you look for a first pitch fastball. He keeps it in fair territory. Fantastic.
So the first two reach for Minnesota.
Kepler is just 1 for 16 on the road trip and 1 for his last 17 overall.
And he takes strike 3. Off-speed stuff from Keller, and it left Kepler frozen. Jeffers takes strike 3, and back-to-back Ks for Mitch Keller to get out of the first, and the Twins strand 2. Pittsburgh coming to bat.
Well, Joe Ryan, he's pitched much better on the road than he has at home, and he is one of the true strike throwers in baseball.
Here's Connor Joe leading off. Joe hitting .270, 6 homers, 24 RBIs.
Joe fights this one off the hands, and a diving catch by Byron Buxton. But he is slow to get up.
I was thinking to myself, please don't let Byron Buxton be hurt. He is one of my favorite center fielders in baseball. The Twins have always tried to figure out, what do you do with him? He plays with reckless abandon. He knows one speed, and that's to go get it.
3-pitch strikeout to get Hayes. And a quick first inning for Joe Ryan, helped along by the sensational catch from Byron Buxton.
Cruz at the plate.
A high fly ball, deep right field. Oneil Cruz sends this one into the river for the second straight game. Oneil Cruz leaves the yard, literally.
It's crazy when this guy hits a baseball because he's so big. This guy is different. 6'7", 6'8", long levers, and he just beat Joe Ryan to the spot. So it's 114 miles an hour off the bat. I mean, you have to be superhuman to be able to do that. And off the bat, you just knew it was gone. It was so high, so far.
Henry Davis, the designated hitter, batting ninth. He's the DH for the first time this season.
Strikes out here.
That's 3 strikeouts for Joe Ryan, and it gives you a good idea of where that fastball release is from. It's a low arm slot, and it's not a high spin rate. It's just, it's a bit of what we call an upshoot fastball.
Joe on pace for his best offensive season in the big leagues, but he strikes out here. Number 4 for Joe Ryan. Off the hands, up the middle, backhanded Gonzalez, long throw, couldn't be picked by Joe. An infield single for Miranda.
Backhand pick, and notice where Joe is stationed too. He's about 25 steps off of first base, so having to run to the bag and then quickly find the throw from Gonzalez is really difficult.
Now batting Buxton.
He's just a special player.
Buxton, hard ground ball, backhanded by Cruz, deep in the hole, and he makes a nice play to end the inning.
And Brian Reynolds, line drive right field. That'll get down and head toward the corner. Kepler will have to wait for it off the wall and gun it to second base, but Reynolds standing at second with a leadoff double.
So the bases are loaded for Nick Gonzalez, who's been swinging a good bat. Gonzalez with a high fly ball to center. Buxton in front of the track makes the catch. Tag up, and a run scores. Reynolds scampers home. Gonzalez does his job, and it's 2-0 Pittsburgh.
Gonzalez is about a grain away from making this a 5-0 game.
And the Twins are set up here with the tying run on base. I'll bring up Correa.
You still want to be able to score in different ways.
And someone just got thrown out of the Twins dugout. I think it's Derek Showman. And now Showman is up on the top step, jabbing his finger at home plate umpire Paul Clemens.
Ground ball from Correa up the middle. Sliding stop Gonzalez, and he scampers to the bag, but not in time.
And that's just ridiculous, and Oneil's foot is still, wow. He must have missed the bag.
Wow.
He must have missed the bag and the toe.
And now the bases are loaded for Minnesota with Royce Lewis, who can absolutely give them the lead with one swing. Lewis is retired, and a big strikeout for Keller.
That's a real tough at bat.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Back-to-back Ks for Keller to get out of the bases loaded jam. Kepler tied into a knot.
Jeffers 0 for 2. He's 0 for his last 15.
Jeffers drills this one towards the gap. A diving attempt and a catch for Reynolds. Brian Reynolds had to go a long way. Put that one on the highlight reel as Reynolds makes the catch for the first out of the sixth. Byron Buxton makes it back-to-back hits. Nice piece of running by Miranda, getting to third, but Buxton is in a rundown. Well, Miranda did his job, going from first to third aggressively, and then I don't know what happened to Buxton.
Well, this is more heads up from Brian Reynolds in left field because Miranda's going to run right in his face.
Santana, fly ball, center field, Sawinski tracks it down, and the Twins, what looked like a promising rally, fizzles.
And here is Grandal, who is 0 for 2.
Hard ground ball, great stop by Castro, throws from one knee to retire Grandal. And a sparkling defensive play from Willie Castro, who's played all over the diamond as we've talked about. Makes an outstanding play here at second.
Now Connor Joe. Joe 0 for 3.
Connor Joe, high drive, left field, it is gone! A big insurance run for the Pirates here in the eighth, and it's 3-0 Pittsburgh.
That's Connor Joe's 7th home run, and for Derek Shelton, he just loves the quality of at bat that Connor Joe gives.
First hit since the Brian Reynolds double in the fourth inning. Twins down to their final 3 outs, and the Pirates closer David Bednar into the game. And he strikes out Kirilloff to begin the ninth.
Well, his fastball is just an angry one. It's fuzzy. Great carry through the strike zone.
Santana with a weak ground ball to second. They'll get the easy out at first. And the Twins are down to their final out. Minnesota hoping to avoid their 4th shutout loss of the season. And it's popped up. Right field, Sawinski to put this one to bed. The Pirates shut out the Twins. A 3-0 victory to begin this weekend series. And after taking 2 of 3 from the Dodgers, pretty strong start to the weekend here by blanking Minnesota.